Hello, my name is Ayana, and you're on You Just Got Pregnant. Here's our contestants.
Hey, I'm Jane. Hi, everyone. I'm Jordan.
Our contestants are meeting up in Jane's apartment to discuss in very important detail about their life.
Oh my gosh, Jane, I have the best news to tell you.
I have to tell you something too.
I'm pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited for you.
I'm so excited for you.
When did you find out?
Well, I missed my period, but I didn't really think anything about it, and so a few days ago, honestly, just took one of the at-home tests.
I went to the doctor after I took my home test too, and I went to the doctor and he told me I should get on these prenatal vitamins, and they're really good. They've been helping my nails grow and my hair grow really good, and they say it's really good for the baby.
Dang, I don't know. I'm probably just won't do that. I don't really see the point in that, but I mean, that's awesome for you.
You should always take prenatal vitamins, even if you're pregnant or not pregnant. It helps fill in the gaps for the mom's diet.
Yeah, so I talked to my doctor after he got me on the vitamins, and I decided to go and we're going to get some testing done because, my grandmother had diabetes and my mom had a couple heart problems, and I just want to see how the baby's doing and try and make sure that it's developing normally, that kind of thing.
You're brave. That would just stress me out. I know my mom had, I think it was diabetes or something, something along those lines, but I'm probably going to honestly avoid telling the doctor that. I don't want to get stressed out by all that.
All right, Jordan, so what are we going to be talking about today?
I know it's really early on in my pregnancy, but I just came in to kind of see if we could get some testing done and see how the baby's doing. I have a lot going on with my family history, and I just want to make sure that everything's going to be okay with the way the baby grows and develops.
Well, it's very important to understand your family history because we want to be able to know the possible disease risks that you and your baby have. It's great that you're coming to me to talk about this because many women either don't think about it or they're too afraid to come talk about it. And so we're going to be doing some additional testing on top of your prenatal testing. What's going on in your family?
Well, I know that my grandmother had diabetes, and I'm kind of concerned about that with my baby because my mom also had a couple of heart problems, and she had high cholesterol and just a lot of other things going on like that. I don't have any problems personally, but I know just going back it can carry over, so I was just a little concerned.
Okay, great. Well, we can do this today and get your results in the next few weeks.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, Jane, how have you been?
Pretty good. Nothing in particular has been a problem. It's all been pretty easy.
So are you ready to do some prenatal testing today?
Yeah, sounds good.
Now, what about your family history?
There's nothing really that I can think of off the top of my head that would be an issue.
Okay.
As you can see, Jordan already has to leave because she told the doctor her family history. You need to tell them your family history because it will help the baby out in the long run.
So how's your pregnancy going, Jane?
It's pretty good. I've gained a lot of weight, actually. I'm kind of self-conscious about it. So I'm going to try and lose 10 pounds. I feel like I need to. I'm just blowing up. So it's...
No, I talked to my doctor and it's pretty normal. We're supposed to gain, we have a baby inside of us. I understand, I've been walking and swimming and stuff, and it's apparently kind of still good for you, and you can still keep your weight for the baby so it can be have its nutrition, but you can also still feel good and feel exercised, and it's really cool, but it just makes me really tired, and I've had a lot of trouble sleeping lately.
Oh, no way. I always rely on melatonin, and I have some right here actually. Do you want some?
Melatonin, isn't that an herbal medicine?
Yeah, it's herbal, all natural, and it just kind of eases you into a sleep in a really...
So we have two problems here. One is the melatonin, and the other is the weight gain. So for more info, we're going to turn to our trusty doctor.
Weight gain is not only acceptable for pregnancies, but it's necessary. This obviously depends on how big you are to begin with, but each woman should gain about 25 to 35 pounds during pregnancy. And on the hand of the herbal medicines, you really shouldn't be taking those either. This is because the FDA doesn't do anything to regulate them, so we really don't know what's going in your body.
How are things going at home,
Pretty good. Honestly, I've been so stressed out. I don't know if it's just pregnancy or what, but I just feel like I need a cigarette at all times,
You're not smoking while you're pregnant.
Oh my gosh, no. No. I know that's super bad for the baby.
Well, is Bob still smoking?
Yeah. Same old.
Well, can't that still be dangerous for the baby?
No, it's not like I inhale his smoke. I'm not worried about it.
Well, I read about this thing called toxoplasmosis maybe, and it's like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it was talking about the stuff that's in like cat litter, and so we had to get rid of our litter box, and my husband was really mad because now he has to like clean the cat poop by himself, and he just complains about everything.
Wait, that's weird. That's strange that a litter box would be able to do that. I feel like if it were that big of a deal, we'd probably all know about it. It'd be kind of common sense.
I don't know. I just want to be better safe than sorry, you know?
Yeah.
Toxoplasmosis is caused by a single-cell parasite called Toxoplasma gondii. This is a very common parasite. You can get it from eating undercooked meat, and another way you can get it that's kind of different but very common is through a cat's litter box. It's very important that especially pregnant women or people with worse immune systems take more caution when going about their lives, because this can have very fatal effects on the pregnant women themselves and their babies. However, about 60 million people a year get this, but they don't really show symptoms because a healthy person's immune system will fight it off.
So, when's your next appointment?
It's coming up really soon. I think it's like sometime next week. I've got to go get my vaccines to make sure that, you know, I'm healthy so that the baby's healthy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to have that tomorrow, but skipping that. I cannot do vaccines. I never really have. I mean, I don't even get my flu shot. I'm definitely not going to just get it now. I'm so scared of needles and all of that.
Are you ready to get your vaccines today?
I'm never really ready for vaccines, but I'm glad I came in, so I guess we might as well go ahead and get it over with.
Now, you're friends with Jane Granju, right?
Yeah, she's like one of my really good friends.
Do you know, have you heard from her or anything?
Well, I talked to her sometime last week, yeah.
Because she was supposed to come in earlier and didn't come in, and so she didn't call us or anything, so I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Well, I mean, she said she doesn't really like shots, so she just said she was going to skip it.
Okay, well, please have her reschedule if you can talk to her about it. It's really important to come to all of your doctor's visits because that's where not only, we keep you up to date on everything, but also we want to be able to monitor you and your baby throughout your whole pregnancy. If you skip one, that could be the one where we discover that you have developed gestational diabetes, and that's something we really need to get on top of.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will definitely let her know.
Right.
So I'm not trying to, be nosy or anything, but our doctor told me, you didn't go to your vaccine appointment.
Yeah.
Are you planning on rescheduling it? Because, she told me how important they are, and, there are a lot of things that could go wrong if you don't, keep in check with your doctor.
Yeah, I probably will at some point, but I'm actually going out of town in a few days for a week, so that'll cross off a lot of time that I could go. I'm just going to Nashville, though, so.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. We're going out of town, too. We're going to visit his parents in Memphis, but we had to, plan out stops and everything so that, I wouldn't sit in the car too long, and it was just, super stressful was all.
Wouldn't sit in the car for too long. What do you mean?
It's just a really long drive, and, we don't want to sit there all the time.
When you're pregnant, you should stop every hour, about 15 to 20 minutes, so you can just walk around, move around, so you won't have blood clots. So we're gonna go with Jordan on this one. Point for Jordan.
I'm so nervous about everything. It's just all coming together, and it's super overwhelming. I can't believe it's real.
I know. I'm really nervous, about having the baby, but I'm even more nervous, what happens, once it's here,
It's crazy.
I don't know. It's going to be so different going from, a married couple to, a parenting couple, you know?
Right. I feel the same way. I feel like it's just going to change our world completely.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that parenting can be stressful. So even though that you plan for it, you might still have a little unease about you. So we're turning to our sponsor, and she'll tell you all about her business.
Hello, and thank you so much for taking a minute of your time to visit with me and let me share with you what is my passion in life. It is so stressful to take a new baby home. I was an OB nurse at the hospital for 20 years, and now I find my passion in going to new moms' homes, helping them with the stressful time that a new baby can cause in a family. This is Kamisha. She's my dear friend. I've grown to love her and her baby. I have helped her through the hard times. She's thriving, baby's thriving. So tell me about your experience.
Well, I would just like to say, first of all, thank you so much for helping me breastfeed. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for Lisa, I don't know what I would do. She's the baby whisperer, so she helps out quite a bit. So, she's a good person overall. Very good person.
Well, that's very kind, Kamisha. I really appreciate it. But just know it's normal to be stressed, to feel overwhelmed when you first go home with the baby. In the hospital, you have lots of staff around to make you feel comfortable and at ease. And it's often not until you go home that you even realize what you need to know. So please don't hesitate to call me. I'm Lisa Hosaffel. I'm a registered nurse, and you can find me at newmom101.net. I look forward to hearing from you and answering any questions and bringing joy to your family. Thank you.
So, how's Caleb?
Oh, he's doing really well. He's so little and he's so cute, and he's really happy most of the times, but he cries sometimes, just like any other baby.
Yeah.
How's Lily doing?
Lily's actually the most calm baby. It's the weirdest thing. Like, doesn't cry that much, sleeps all the time, so sweet and cuddly. I mean, she's just the cutest thing. She's got the most dark skin tone. It looks like she's been at the beach for like 2 weeks. I love it. I'm jealous of her already. I know she's gonna be beautiful.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to make you nervous or anything, but maybe you should have her tested for jaundice, because those are some of the signs of it, and I just really hate if that was like one of the things that was wrong with her.
Yeah, you're right. I probably should. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on baby Lily.
Thank you.
But I'm going to be honest with you. She's too small. She went all 40 weeks, but she just isn't the size she needs to be. You're very fortunate, though. She's going to turn out just fine. We're just going to keep her in the hospital for a few extra days, just to keep monitoring her. But her development could be a little bit delayed. However, if you were a little more informed during your pregnancy, maybe came to every single appointment that we had scheduled, we might have been able to have better results with this. But she's going to be okay. She's going to be beautiful and healthy, so there's nothing too much to worry about right now.
Thank you. I guess I just didn't really understand that this was a real child. I mean, that sounds kind of silly, but you don't really realize it until they're here that they're so important and their health is the most important thing. So I really thank you for that.
So is Lily taking to breastfeeding pretty well?
Actually, no. She didn't like it at all, and I didn't really like it either. So we've kind of switched to formula.
Really?
Yeah, it's not really the end of the world. At first, I was like, oh, I wish she could breastfeed, but then when I realized it actually kind of hurts, I was totally okay with her decision of not wanting to breastfeed.
Well, yeah, I hear that happens with some mothers and babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, some babies just aren't about it.
No.
I really enjoy it though. I really like the closeness between me and Caleb.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just feels really special. It's something nobody else can do.
That's true. I hadn't really thought of it that
As
way.
Jordan said, when you breastfeed, you have more of a connection with your baby. But if you don't, it's not that big of a deal, but it's better to breastfeed your child. So we're at the end of the game show. So right now we're interviewing our contestants. So Jordan, how are you and your baby?
I really enjoy all the time that I get to spend with Caleb. He's very healthy and he's very active and he's beautiful. I'm really glad that I was able to change my life for him and be able to take the 9 months off from me and be able to give it all to him in order to have him around and to be able to take care of him and have a lifelong friend.
Now we're here with contestant number 2. So Jane, how are you and your baby going?
We're great, honestly. She couldn't be cuter. She's really sweet. I'm really, really lucky that as uninformed as I was throughout the pregnancy, that Lily ended up as healthy as she is. It could have been a lot worse, and looking back, I realized that, and I'm thankful that I had my friend Jordan and my doctor to kind of lead me through the way, and I don't know if I was necessarily the best pregnant mother that I could have been, but I know that I'll be so different next time around, and I couldn't be more blessed.
Hello, I'm Dr. Holzaffel. The point of this video was not to show that one mother is better than the other. No one mom is going to be the best mom there is. This video was to show the importance of understanding and knowing how you should be living your life as a pregnant woman. From nutrition to travel, it's important that you're educated on every topic.
Mummies.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Of course.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Well, it's fine. Just hold it like this.
Okay. Okay.
Honestly, I just
Shape your belly.
yeah.